Well, hey everyone, and welcome to the second part of Kendall Jenner's house speed build. And today, like in the last part of the fall suburban speed build, I brought a friend, and actually a really old friend of mine. His name is Funds. Would you like to introduce
Hey,
yourself?
hey.
So, me and Funds have been friends for like, what, a year and a half now?
I think so, yeah, around there.
We became friends like really weirdly, I want to say. It was, yeah, interesting to say the least.
Yeah, let's just say that.
I'm pretty
It
sure I
was
sent you
so
a friend
weird.
request, and then we just became friends from that point, and we've been friends ever since.
I was literally wondering how you thought my builds were good. Honestly, I did not expect to see that. I was like fangirling over your builds, and then I see a friend request from you,
I mean,
and I
okay,
just start fan.
your builds were good back then, and they still are. Like, you've always been better than me when it comes to
Oh
building.
yeah, don't even say that. Don't.
I am, I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
say, of course I'm gonna say it. Everyone knows it. Literally everyone says you're a hacker. Guys, if you haven't seen Funzy's builds, please check him out. Like, he's so underrated and all he makes is amazing. Yeah, we may or may not have a collab coming soon because he's starting a YouTube channel soon and I think you should subscribe to him. Did you set it up already? Can I like link it down below for everyone to
Yeah,
subscribe?
it's set up, but it's probably gonna be a while till I upload.
Whatever, it's worth it, guys. Just subscribe and then you're not gonna regret it, I'm telling you. Um, his builds are great. Like, they
Yeah,
blow my mind every single time. I can't do anything. Like, not that long ago,
yeah.
he made this
Huh?
awesome English manner, and I was like, huh?
Yeah, no, be quiet. Don't even.
Like, it was good. It was really good. I'm not lying.
Yeah,
I never lie.
yeah, I'm sure you don't.
Shut up. No, okay. So, what do you think about this build? What do you like about it? What do you
Well,
hate?
so I don't know what it is about it, but it's so accurate to the home itself. Like the little bits of detail you've done for the backyard, I can't.
I mean,
You're
okay,
too good, honestly.
please, I'm not that good. How you say it.
Yeah.
I'm decent at what I do, but
Uh-huh.
like with the details, I guess I tried to make them accurate. And like, there's this one part in the backyard that really, really bothers me. It's that bump out that like I didn't add above the living room
Yeah.
in the roof.
Mm.
It's that one part that's not accurate, and whenever I look at it, it bothers me so much. Oh, that's a dog barking.
Yup.
It's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Let's continue.
Yeah.
And yeah, are there any like other exterior features you like about it?
I mean, I just like the fact that it's so realistic with the fact that it's a Mediterranean home. I don't know, I don't feel like a lot of people pull the American, like, Los Angeles style homes off very good.
Yeah, I feel
Like, they
like
try.
yeah,
Yeah,
not a lot of people do these type of homes, but like I personally prefer
exactly.
Spanish Mediterranean homes because
Yeah,
like
I feel like,
LA
well, yeah,
Mediterraneans are
true.
like mostly mansions. And like people love mansions, but
Yes,
like I personally don't find it interesting to build a mansion, especially like something a celebrity would live in.
yeah.
But like at the same time, this house on the interior was so good, we had to recreate it with CC.
It was massive, though. Like, I
It
look at the front, and you just think of it as some, like, Californian little home. But then you get inside or do, like, a bird's eye view, and you realize the other side of it. Like, what?
Yeah,
It's
literally.
massive.
That's what I thought when I saw the like the front of the house. I was like, oh wait, this is kind of small, and I'm like, I said what?
Yeah, no. You look at the back and then you realize, oh wait, never mind, they're actually quite rich.
Yeah,
So yeah,
literally. I mean, good for
it looks
Kendall,
too.
honestly. Who wouldn't want to live in this house?
Honestly, yes.
And like Cece
I
did
would
such a good
want.
job at recreating the interior too.
Uh-huh. The living room looks so accurate. With the couches and like the little ottoman to the side.
Yeah, and so does the
Yeah,
kitchen,
I
I
don't know.
think. And then the art room too. Those are like probably my three favorite rooms. And then the master bedroom too.
I just love all the Vogue photos. They just flooded inside the
Oh
home.
yeah, don't get me started on the Vogue photos and how much pain I had while uploading those.
Oh god, yeah.
I had to
Gotta
create
think
an
that that
alt
would be
account
hell.
to use those decals, and then I'm pretty sure I got banned from 3 days.
Wow. Well, then that's fun.
But it wasn't even for the
Uh-huh.
Vogue decals. That's the funny thing. It was for the writing in the master bedroom.
What in the
Those neon
world?
lights.
Why?
Because like
I
CC
swear.
made the decal and I had to upload it to my alt account because like we were afraid that we were gonna get our main accounts banned. And yeah, I got
Uh-huh.
banned for 3 days for literally
I
uploading
don't
just
know
the
what it is.
writing.
Like, about Roblox's moderation, sometimes it's good, and then the rest of the time it's just really questionable, honestly.
It really is. I literally hate it so much sometimes. Or like the chat moderation.
Yes, it's terrible.
You
You
don't
try
even
and say
curse and
bed
then
and
it
it
just
just
tags
wants to
whatever you
tag.
say.
Exactly, it's so bad.
Literally.
Okay, anyway, ranting about that.
Yeah. I think I mentioned this in the last video, but um I'm gonna do in every video of mine actually because why not? I have a
Do
Discord
it.
server now, and I mean it was created like literally a week ago on Saturday, and there's like 250 of us there, and okay, I seem to have fun, and everyone else seems to have fun, right, Luke?
Yes, great.
Oh my god, fun fact, can I say this about our names?
Yeah, sure.
Um, somehow our names are like really similar, so my name is Lucas, as many of you may know. I hope you guys do. It's actually with a K and not with a C or a Q. People like use like misspell my name a lot, and it bothers me a lot sometimes. Not even sometimes, all the time. Anyway, and Funzy's name is Luke, so like our names are really similar, and we always find that really funny.
It's confusing as hell though. When someone calls you Luke, we like both look at chat,
Yeah,
are
because
like
both
clueless.
we don't know who the person is talking to.
Yeah, it's a problem. Honestly, it's
It
so
is.
confusing.
It really is. But like people call you Funzy or they call me Lukio. I really don't like when people
Yeah.
call me that. If you ever see me in game, just call me Lucas, honestly. I got over the fact that everyone knows my name already, so I'm just like I don't care anymore.
I mean, I'm the same here now, honestly too. I
Yeah,
couldn't care. Just a name.
yeah,
So
exactly. I wonder who hasn't
yeah.
revealed their name yet. There's like a lot of YouTubers who haven't revealed their name yet.
Really?
Yeah,
Hmm.
I don't know who, but there's definitely some
I
YouTubers
don't.
whose name I don't know.
Yeah, true. I don't know a lot, honestly. Yeah, I've never thought of it, but you're right.
Yeah, it kind of just came to my mind, but it's okay, I don't care. It's just a name,
Yeah.
after all.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I'm actually going to start on the back soon once I finish this left
Yes.
side of the house. It's like kind of a utility side where all the AC units and everything are.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Right.
but do you want to talk about our friendship a little bit more?
I mean, yes, you're
or our
down.
like first call. That was such
Oh,
a
that. Yeah.
memorable moment. Literally, I remember every single little detail.
Mm-hmm.
Basically,
Wasn't it at the
BIAs, yeah. For those who don't know what BIAs is, it's basically like an award show for builders. At least it was. Um, in like 2019, one of the builders, Describe, hosted this award thingy, and a lot of builders
uh-huh.
attended. Basically, the whole Twitter community attended that event, and it was like huge. And wasn't I the one who like messaged you and asked you whether you wanted to call or not?
I think so. I don't know. It was like 6 a.m., so my memory the day after was still terrible.
Wait, no, it was like
But
6 a.m. for me, and then it was like daytime for you or something, or you just have woken up. I don't know. But I remember it was like really late at night for me.
Wait, I think I was like, yeah, I think I pulled an all-nighter, like snuck up and stayed up to 8 a.m. and then passed out pretty much.
Oh
It was
yeah.
bad. But...
Oh my god, I remember now. It was great though.
Oh wait, I remember the build I was working on too. That rustic ranch mansion thing.
I thought it was the Cape
That was,
Cod. Oh wait, the Cape Cod was when we just met.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, well
I don't
basically
know.
what I want to say is that his builds are amazing and like they were amazing back then
Yeah.
and like all the huge accounts would keep retweeting them for a reason, by the way.
Yeah, no, stop. Like, okay, my builds back then, they weren't detailed at all, and then I,
But yet they were
start
still one of the
fangirling
best.
more over Lucas. And
You were
okay,
like the
they
top
only
realistic builder
after I
back
met
then.
you.
And like you still are.
Yeah.
Just people don't really know you as much, which is sad because you do deserve all the recognition you could get.
Do I? I don't know.
Yes, of course you do.
I mean, I feel like there's better out there. There's definitely better out there. Haha, wink, wink.
Who?
You.
Die.
You. And Fruit. Okay, Fruit is one of the best. I've got to say it.
Yeah, Fruit is a great,
Like-
it's a great builder, but like when it comes to like realistic builders, I feel like some of us could only like create our own stuff and others can recreate. So like I feel like I'm not the best at recreating stuff, and then Fruit is great at recreating stuff, but you know,
I mean, I don't know, you say it, but this Kendall home, yeah, it was amazing, honestly. So
I feel like I could have
don't
done a
even
better
say.
job, and it's not like so accurate. Like I feel like Fruit would have done a much better job at recreating it than I did.
I don't think so. Like, you've mastered this style pretty much. I don't think anyone could do it. Just
How
like,
did I master the
me and you
Mediterranean
probably
style? I
couldn't.
literally, I don't know. It's like my third Mediterranean build ever.
I've never done one, I don't think, like, ever.
You should try, but they're
Okay.
like kind of, they have character. Let's just put it that way.
I usually do just farmhouses and small things like that. I mean,
Yeah, and they always
I
look
have
great.
done a few mansions in the past.
Like all of your
The-
Australian homes look amazing. Honestly, like if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't really know much about the architecture itself.
Okay, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't know about detailing at all. Because my builds back then, when we first met, I'd see yours, and then there's mine. I literally
Please.
just relied on pillars and fences in roofs for detail.
Mine were extremely
so
bad
bad.
back then. I literally like. I still look back at my builds and I'm like, what was I doing? It just, I can't. Like, I get so embarrassed when I see my old builds. I cringe
Yes,
every
same.
single time.
Literally me.
Especially like the ones from 2019, like early 2019 or like summer of 2019. I put no effort whatsoever back then. And now I
Yes.
didn't
same
even finish
here.
my homes. I would literally just do the front of the house and then like 2 or 3 rooms inside. And that would be
Uh-huh.
it. And
I
now
could
I
literally finish a build in one day. Honestly. And that's so bad.
well,
Finishing a build in
I wish I had that gift. I mean, it takes me weeks to finish a build now.
Yeah, exactly. Well, usually because I lose motivation halfway through a build because
Oh
I
my
see
God,
yours
yes.
and I'm like, oh wait, let me start a new one and hope that this one can compete with your builds.
Stop lying.
It takes me literally months to finish them. Like, some have taken 3 months.
Yeah, I mean,
It's-
a lot of my builds usually take like a few weeks to finish for sure. I mean, this Kendall Jenner's house, like me and Cece have been working on this for like 4 weeks, I want to say. So like a whole month we've been working on it. Because like
I mean, for the size and like the detail that went into it, that's honestly reasonable. It is.
I guess, but
I
like
mean-
it's not that big of a house. Well, okay, it is, but like it's only 3 bedrooms, you know?
Yeah, but the detail that goes into all of the rooms and the exterior, the shape, the landscaping, and just the little, tips and tricks you do, making custom, pergolas, chairs, dining tables, all this, it adds up. It really does.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you noticed all those details because I really do try my best to make furniture look as accurate as I can, and just architectural features in general. That's why I was really mad about that one bit that wasn't like necessarily accurate above the living room, like the roof.
I mean, who is gonna sit there and compare the two and just stare at it and then say how
I
you did this
am
wrong?
because I'm like, the original creator of the exterior, so like kind of like to criticize my work. It's a bad
I
habit.
mean, that's
Unless it's not.
constructive criticism.
I don't really know if it's a good or a bad habit, but it's something for sure.
I think it's good. Constructive criticism is honestly great. It kind of led me towards where I am now, where I actually put effort into my builds. Wink, wink.
I
Oh,
don't know what
me.
led me to get
I'm
to
so
this point
awesome.
because I know one build that literally, like, marked the start of me building in this certain style. I don't know if you remember, it's that Parisian apartment.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I think I do remember it.
Yeah.
Yes, wait, I do.
So, like, I've been building in this style for, like, what, almost a year now? And I love it. I really do.
I mean, I guess you could say I kind of have a style, but not really. I
You
don't know.
do.
I
You
try
do.
and change builds up, but then I give up on the one and just start another build, which is literally what I've been doing for ages. I mean, they look different, but all I do is farmhouses, really. I don't know.
Yeah,
They
but
have
they look
character, which is...
different. They look different. They all have different characters, so, like, it doesn't really matter what style it is.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, sure. The thing I like about farmhouses is that you can kind of make up a story as you go. Not necessarily the small details, but if they had kids, put a kid
Yeah.
room in there and like, being a farm, you'd have farm equipment around there. And
Yeah,
then like
exactly.
for buying old like abandoned homes, I put a little box next to the door and it just filled it up with newspapers to make it, feel like someone's just been putting it in there, not reading.
Yeah,
It's just been
that's why, like,
abandoned.
I'm not really sure if I do that in Bloxburg, but, like, when it comes to Sims, whenever I build a Sims, I usually like to make a story for the house and, like, people that live in it, and it's, like, literally one of my favorite things because as you build, like, once you finish rooms, like, you think about who's gonna live there and what they need for, their
Yeah.
personal likings, I guess.
I mean, it's probably bad that I only build in there and never actually use The Sims, but I don't know. So the thing is, I don't know what it is, but I prefer Bloxburg so much more over The Sims.
I guess it's
I guess
just...
because you can interact with people over there,
Yeah,
like,
for
in
sure.
real time.
Yeah, but it's
I
like,
don't know what it
you can
is.
control the Sims, and then when it comes to Bloxburg players, you can't really do that. You have to find certain people for it to be, like, interesting when it comes to role-playing. Like, you have to find a certain family that is gonna, like,
I mean,
not mess around for you to have, like, a normal experience while role-playing.
in that regard, it is realistic, because it's not going to be like you can just control your parents or anything.
Yeah,
So it
but,
makes
like,
it fun with unpredictable it is.
yeah.
I don't know, I like it.
I mean, most of the time you play with your friends anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Right, and...
But one thing is with Bloxburg, you use more creativity. Like, for example, using cutting boards and plates to make like custom porch trims.
Yeah, for sure.
And just, all the custom tables you do as well.
And, like, in
I
The
don't
Sims,
know.
you wouldn't be able to recreate famous landmarks like Fruit does. I mean, not that
Yeah,
we thought that it was possible before he started, like, before he joined this community. Because I feel like I personally would never have imagined that, like, things like that would have been possible in the game, but, like, he somehow made it possible, so...
Yeah, don't even get me started on his new build too. I don't know if you've seen it, but it is ridiculous.
Is it the Usonian home or something?
I think it's this cathedral in Spain or something. I forgot what it is.
No, it's in Florence, Italy. That one, yeah, that one's amazing.
Yeah. It is so good. Like, all the trim, just the little lights everywhere, all over it, and like... Yeah, I don't know how he does it.
Neither, but, like, it's great. All of his builds are great, literally. Why are we talking? I don't know. It's like it's obvious. We're pointing out all the obvious names. But,
Yeah.
remember how I used to tweet out, like, asking people to give me topics to talk about voiceover? So now in the Discord server,
Yeah.
shameless promo, join the Discord server. Yeah, but in the Discord server, we now have a channel where you guys could suggest me topics that I can talk about in voiceovers. So, we just created it today, and we already got like quite a lot of topics. So, you wanna try answering these questions? Okay.
Sure.
So, Kane asked whether we would like to talk about the style I'm building in the video. Wait, didn't we do that already?
I think we did, yeah.
Yeah, at the start of the
Just talked
video.
about-
So, yeah. Okay. The second question is by Air, and she asked, "What is our favorite style to build in?" This is actually
I
such a
don't know,
tricky
I'm gonna-
question.
I feel like Victorian, but not like the grand Victorian mansions. Just smallish kind of Federation Victorian.
Oh,
I don't know.
I really like building San Francisco Victorians. They're like so different, and they all have different character. I really like that about them. But I don't know what my personal favorite style is. I feel like I have a few.
Yeah, because you never build the same thing over and over.
No, I
It's
literally
always
build
different.
different things every single time. But like,
I mean, that's
I make
good.
a lot of suburban homes, I guess, now because
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm just going over that craftsman stage. It's not like craftsmans are my favorite homes or anything. I don't know. I'm just in the mood to build some. So, but I wouldn't call them my favorite style to build in. I feel like it probably is Tudor and modern.
Okay, Tudor's great.
I
Just
love modern
because
architecture
all the-
so much, and then Tudor architecture is awesome too. Because with
The reason
Tudors
I
you can
like
get
Tudor
creative.
is because, yeah, exactly. Like the Tudor, like timber work and the stucco, you can really get creative with that, and it just like it takes a lot of the pain out of the builds, wondering how I'm gonna detail this, because you just look at it and nothing looks plain on them.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know.
I mean, same
They're
goes
just
with
so-
Victorians if you look at it that way.
Yeah, you're right though. But the thing is with Victorians, they're a bit more complex and ornate with like the trims.
Yeah,
The
you get a
spandrel
pretty
trim
big headache from building
original.
one.
Yes. They're so hard, but you know, when you finish, they are really rewarding.
Yeah,
And I love
exactly.
them.
Yeah, but I guess that's really all. I mean, I've built a lot of styles, and personally, those two are the ones I've enjoyed building the most.
Yeah.
Although I really get demotivated with Tudors, same with Victorians, just because of how much detail I have to put in, and that really
Yeah,
bothers me.
exactly.
But the last time I built a Tudor was actually, oh my god, it was almost a year ago.
What?
Yeah,
Wow,
it was
okay.
last Christmas. I literally just thought of it. And I never got the time to actually make a Tudor. I
I
should
mean,
build
am
one.
I allowed to leak one of your ideas with what you're going to be doing next involving a tutor?
Maybe. Go ahead, actually. I'm not even sure when I'm going to start working on that project, so...
Yeah, I'm not sure. We can't guarantee anything, but so I'm not sure if anybody's seen the movie on Netflix. Well, it's not a movie; it's a series.
Yeah.
The Haunting of Hill House. I kind of watched it, but then I stopped because it was really scary and I hated it. But
Aw.
the home in it, it's like this beautiful, like 300-year-old Tudor home, and it is so gorgeous.
It's literally a Tudor mansion, so I'm probably going to die building it, but I don't care.
Yeah, there's a lot of rooms, and if you were to do the interior, you couldn't do all the rooms. You'd have like literally 700% plot data. It's that detailed and big.
Oh my god. Oh, we'll see how that
I'm
goes.
surprised.
You want to talk about our project that we like planning to work on so bad?
Yes, sure.
Okay, so me and Luke are trying to build a French chateau together and make it a speed build. Didn't we mention that in the start of the video? I swear to god we did.
Yeah, we just talked.
But like we're thinking of making something in the French country, not like a like American French chateau, but like more like a French country chateau. And Luke's gonna build the exterior and I'm gonna furnish it.
No, it's gonna be hard because the
I feel like we
exterior
can
is
do
gonna
this
be hard to do.
I feel like
Then
we
the
can do
interior
this.
will be really hard. I don't know.
I feel like out of everyone, we can definitely do this.
I mean, true, yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's gonna be a lot to take on.
I feel like both of us have built French chateaus in the past, haven't we?
I feel like I have, yeah. I mean, I tried, but then it turned out to be an Australian colonial home. Yeah.
Yeah,
So it never usually works out. I try making a build and then it ends up looking like something else, and then I either delete it or keep going, and then it turns out half decent. Yeah,
it always
I'm
turns out
really
great. Stop
not
lying.
doing.
Yeah, and
I can't make a build.
I feel
It's
like I've
literally
only.
impossible.
Okay, sorry for cutting you off.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, I feel like I have only made a single French build, which was the French, like American French mansion.
That was good.
It was like a
I
really big
loved it.
flop, but I like that build. And I
I mean,
did
you have
it way back
French
when we
builds.
didn't have the double plot data, so I ran out of plot
Yeah.
data. I literally reached 100% with just the exterior, and it wasn't even that detailed. So I had to do the interior on a separate plot, and it was just horrible.
The Paris build. I'm sorry. It was so good.
I kind of want to get back to Parisian builds though. I miss them so much. It's like
They're beautiful.
I'm
Like,
not
inside
entirely
and out.
obsessed with the city anymore, but like I still love the architecture there, and if I ever had the chance to go there, I definitely would.
Yes, I would so take it. Because everything there is like, okay, when I see a home or like some country mansion in the distance, I just start freaking out. Because, well, a lot of the homes in Australia, they're not particularly gorgeous, let's just say that. There's a ton of fiber homes, I'm not sure if you know what they are, but they're these really cheaply manufactured homes which have something called asbestos in them. Which, if you try and, if you break a wall or something, there's probably going to be asbestos in it, and it's, yeah, really toxic.
Love
There's
that.
not a lot good. But if I see one, I freak out. And Paris is just filled with them. Like,
Yeah,
everything there, I
but
would
like
freak out over.
one problem with Paris is that it's like really overrated when it comes to like I feel like everyone in the world knows Paris is a city, like a city of love or whatever, and like every person wants to
Yeah,
go there, and like whenever you just say that you want to go to Paris, like people just assume that you're saying that because, you know, everyone talks about it, but in reality, you just want to go there because of the architecture.
yeah. A lot of people associate it with that, kind of urban love life, sitting on this, like, restaurant
Yeah, it's kind of lame.
brand or
I don't know. Like
something.
myself as a European, like I don't really get that, and I don't feel like many French people do either. Or like maybe they do. Okay, I don't know. I can't speak for the French. But if any of you are French, let us know. I'm genuinely interested.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm genuinely wondering what you guys think of
Okay.
Paris.
So, the accents too. I'm sorry, but France was just awesome. Like the
Yeah,
buildings, the accent too.
yeah, I
I
guess
love
it's
it.
cool. And when it comes to accents, like accents are really cool. I guess
They
some
are.
are. I feel like I have some sort of an accent that like I can't really tell what it is.
Okay. I feel like it's slightly American. I feel like
I
because
feel
you've
so
been hanging
too.
out with a lot of Americanish people,
Yeah, I
yeah, you've
have.
kind of picked it out, yeah.
So I just
So
picked it
yeah,
off
I don't
them. I don't know.
love your
Like,
accent. Like, it's strong and it's there, but I can't like just pick, it's British or it's
yeah,
French.
exactly. I can't
Yeah.
either. It's like a mixed or something.
Mhm.
But like, I'm okay with it as long as people understand what I'm saying. Although I do have this
Yeah,
huge issue where I talk too quickly and like people just can't seem to understand me.
yeah, that's literally me though.
I don't know.
And then
I feel like there's like
things.
a problem with Gen Z people where we just speak too quickly.
I
Or
mean, that's
not.
true, yeah.
I don't know.
And don't even get me started on Gen Z humor. I'm sorry, it's so not funny.
Yeah,
It's,
aka us. We're still not funny.
yeah, we're not, like, at all.
My humor is so 0 out of 10.
Yup. I'm not even gonna,
It's like
Yeah,
whenever
I'm
I
gonna.
think something is funny, I show it to my friends and they just give me the poker face, and I'm like, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, I
so
can't say. My humor is terrible as well.
I feel like, I mean, yeah, but like we understand each other, so I guess that's good. We
Yeah,
understand each
sure.
other's humor, so we laugh at things. Thankfully. Alright, so we have
Yeah.
like 3 more questions actually, or like topics.
Uh-huh.
So
Ooh.
the first question
Okay.
is, oh no, topic. This is more of a topic. Is by the real Oofer, and he wants us to talk about our favorite updates.
Um, okay, I'm gonna be honest and speak for probably like nearly all of the Twitter community and say the cutting board update. We looked at it at first and we were so disappointed getting all that hype and then just having cutting boards and then a few other pieces.
I
And
mean,
then we realized the potential of them.
I feel like my
Like,
favorite update was definitely the one where the trim got introduced into the game,
yes,
or
okay.
like an
That
ability
was
to
probably
change the roofs, like change the roof height and then expand it. Like that was huge. That was definitely huge.
okay. The way I discovered that update, I was at a friend's place when it was introduced, and I may or may not have like just straight away screamed and gotten onto the computer at their place and just checked it out. I was so excited,
I
and they
bet.
gave me this weird.
I was
But
excited too.
like,
I was like really excited. So I guess out of all the updates, those two were my favorite, and I guess the cutting board update was good too. I mean, because now we use cutting
yeah,
boards for basically everything when it comes to detail builds. Or like
I'm
now that we can actually stack the boxes, the small boxes, I feel like that's gonna be a huge game changer
yeah,
too.
like we underestimate this update, but then there's been a lot of other newly found tricks, and I feel like with the new route too, people are gonna discover other tricks.
Or like the ability to stack sandboxes too. Like that's huge. That changed a
Yeah,
lot of things.
it's the floating hack that I think it was Yellow Carnation that
Yeah.
came up with it. It was
I literally used
it
that
was
hack
too
so
good.
much in this build.
Yes, same with my new one. Like, yeah, the trims and like custom furniture and just everything. Yeah, it's ridiculously good.
Honestly, yeah, it's great. And I'm actually working on the pool right now, and look at me thriving with the tiles right now.
Yeah, it looks so good. I love how you're literally the person to detail a pool. Some people won't even notice it, but yet you still go to the trouble and effort
I
of
mean,
detailing it.
okay, with this house, the pool was one of the main parts of it, so like I had no choice. And like,
But it looks very good.
I was so mad that like I
Like,
couldn't do, that I couldn't add water on the second level.
it,
I just had to use glass roofs because like the idea is really good. I'm pretty sure it was Bram P who came up with it, right? Like the idea is great,
it's
but
good.
like it doesn't look right.
I mean, I feel like it doesn't look good just because there's no like depth to it. It just looks flat. Like there's
Exactly.
no
But this is
air
literally
or
the only
anything.
way I could do it, like, because I wanted to make it transparent, and like this is the only way to make it transparent, or like I could use
Yeah,
textures, but like textures wouldn't make it look the same.
true. I mean, the foil texture is pretty good, but you have to get it in the perfect like light for it to show,
Yeah,
which
exactly.
is quite an
Also, this new hack, well, not a hack, but like the fact that we can't place any things outside our plot boundaries.
It's so bad.
I literally cannot do
Like,
landscaping anymore. Like I had so much trouble with doing the exterior. Well, like not the exterior, but at placing trees.
like okay, a thing I used to do. This is actually how I discovered it. So from last year's Christmas update. Okay, this is dumb as hell, and don't make fun of me for this, but there was a giant Christmas tree, and when friends come looking at my house, I place it in the exact spot where they are to try and get them stuck or glitch them out of the
Oh
map.
my god.
And I discovered that I can't do that anymore, and I'm sad. It was so fun to do. Okay, I sound really mean saying
You're
that.
so evil.
I enjoy doing it,
Evil, literally.
and that's otherwise I don't really use the okay, I don't know, it doesn't bother me that much except when I'm decorating the front
Yeah.
like trying to add buttons, and then you have to push everything back. It's really annoying in
And
that
then
regard.
like these trees, I had to push the backyard a bit like further back.
Mhm.
And like I couldn't place trees, so it was like really hard to deal with, but I managed it somehow. And
But yeah, I mean, there's a few changes like that. I can't think of any now, but there's been a few like bug fixes and all,
yeah,
which
like
have just kind of
okay, so you know
yeah.
what bugs fixes? I really thought that the floating hack was gonna get patched. Because
Yeah,
like
I'm
it's kind of a
really
bug,
happy it did.
but like I'm surprised it didn't. Like
I
Corruptus
really
kept
hope
it in the
it
game.
doesn't. I don't want to jinx it.
I don't think it will,
Like-
because me and Float discussed it today, and we were like, yeah, it's probably not happening. Because if it, like, this is a major bug, if it is a bug even. Like, Corruptus
I
would have
mean-
gotten rid of it as soon as he, like, you know, found out, and, like, people on Twitter, like, don't stop talking about it.
Yeah, true. But like, okay, unless they do what they did with the gates. Remember when Float discovered that you could make custom gates?
Yeah.
They added gates. Unless they do something like that. Yeah, I don't know. That'd be also pretty good if they implement some sort of feature like that. Even though I think that would be quite game breaking. Like, I like how it is now, when you kind of have to use your brain and, you know, try and think ahead with how you're going to do custom trims. Yeah, I don't know. I like.
But I
even
guess
though
it
it
lets
is
your
frustrating,
creativity, like, you know, shine or something. Like,
Mhm.
your creativity clearly shows whenever you make something custom, and I really like that.
Exactly. That's what I like about this game over The Sims. Like, even though The Sims, it's amazing. It's an amazing game, but because it's EA, they kind of, you know, don't want a lot of those glitches in there because it's a.
Yeah, that's why they
they've
have
got a
mods.
reputation. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, well, with Bloxburg, even though it's really, really popular, it's not, you know, a massive corporation like EA or something.
Yeah.
They haven't really got a massive reputation like that. And I'm happy about that, though.
I mean, yeah, I feel like a lot of us are. Corruptus has done a lot for this game, same with Froggy.
He has.
And like,
Uh-huh.
the thing that pisses me off is that people don't really appreciate that.
Yeah. You're right there,
Like,
though.
whenever they don't get whatever they wanted, like, they just go to Twitter and rant, and I really don't like that about everyone, because you're clearly disrespecting their hard work, on which they probably have spent hours on.
A lot of people don't, you know, realize, okay, the people who have gone into studio and actually tried scripting and all, yeah, those are the people that would get how much trouble it is to script, like, placing. Like, all this placement you have to do.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
and
know
like,
how they do it.
half of the people on Bloxburg build on Bloxburg because not on Studio because they can't do it on Studio. It's too hard for them.
Yeah, exactly. Studio is, yeah, you can do literally anything on it, but
It's extremely
it's
hard.
a lot hard. Because you have to do everything yourself. It's not like you have things laid out there for you to use. Yeah, you have to make everything yourself. Which is why, okay, I'm really happy that they did all of this for us. Like, this game, I don't even, wait, did it start off as a building game? I feel like it was intended for roleplay. But then we came in, like, the whole building community, and
Yeah, I feel like it was a
took
third
advantage
community who
of it.
started this whole thing, and then Instagram became a thing. Well, I know for sure was
And then,
Twitter, which like started this whole building thing.
I forgot how I got into building, but I'm pretty sure it was with a friend I had a while ago, and they were in Twitter, and I was I was bad at building, but not horrific. I thought I had something going, and so someone hosted a giveaway, she won it, and then the person joined and ended up being an amazing builder, and I wondered how they did all this stuff, and they said they got it from Twitter. From that point on, I literally just made an account, and then yeah, it's gotten so good from then. Like, with all the feedback you get, and like the tips like yellow carnations, and
Yeah.
even yours, there's a lot.
I have like
without
only made
joining-
10 tips at most, and like they're all really basic.
Mm. But like, yeah, Twitter has done so much for all of us. Even though if you're, not on there, a lot of the builders, like, Lucas and me, you might not know it, but they're like not all our ideas. They've come from Twitter. Twitter is
Yeah.
so good in that regard. Like,
That's
it
why
had
I
a bit
credit
of a
everyone, and like usually all my like building hacks that I get to like use in my videos are usually from Twitter and Twitter only. I barely get any tips from Instagram. I actually don't get any building hacks from Instagram because everything's on
I
Twitter.
mean, there was a little bit of a fallout in the Twitter community. I forgot when it was, but
It was when the
not a lot.
political thing was going on.
I think it was that, yeah. And then that happened, but since then, I feel like we've all kind of learnt from that, which is good. I'm happy that the Twitter community aren't, that salty and toxic anymore.
Let's just not. Let's not start talking about that. I feel like all of us have an opinion on the Instagram community, and I'm not gonna share it with everyone. But yeah, it could be better.
The fact that Twitter is less, well known compared to Instagram, I like that. It means there's a tighter community, and you're all kind of there to help each other out.
Yeah, and you can say whatever you want on Twitter, and no one will care.
It's more so here. Mhm.
So.
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Twitter's just great.
We're actually almost done with the voice, like with the build. Like, I'm doing the furniture, which is the last thing. This voiceover like flew by. Honestly, was but we have 2 more topics to talk about, so I guess we can talk about one more and then keep the last one for the next video.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so
right.
The second to last topic was by Jing Jing, and he asked what our favorite builders are. So, you want to start?
I mean, I don't know, I don't want to sound like I'm trying to, make you blush or whatever, but I'm gonna say you are one of my favorite builders just because of you. You kind of kept me going to build and start building like detail builds because I didn't think it was within reach.
But you literally did the same to me.
Like, I don't get how you were afraid to send me a friend request when we first met. Like,
I don't know, because I thought my builds were bad back then, and they were.
I don't know how you thought I wouldn't accept it and like how I was out of your reach because, it's funny as hell. Like, I loved your builds and then you ended up loving my builds. Yeah.
Yeah, and little did we know that started a friendship that would last for so long.
Yeah, exactly. It's a cool story to say how we met, honestly.
Yeah, and then I feel like, so obviously you're one of my favorite builders as well. I feel like my other 2 favorite builders are Joe Mama and Fruit.
Yes,
And Dez and Knock. Oh my god.
They do really good builds. There's some, Nocturnal is also really good.
He's amazing. He's amazing what he does. And he denies it. He says he gets all my inspiration from me, but like honestly, he's just good without my building hacks or whatever.
I mean, you have kind of, well, I'm not going to say kind of, you did completely lead the modern builders on Twitter and Instagram and literally even YouTube. You led a lot of people with building modern homes and like remodeled homes. Because you look at people and you can see the similarities and they can see they use your hacks and all.
And I like that. And I love when they use it, but like people say that I'm like really problematic because sometimes they call people out for copying. Like I'm not, I don't support plagiarism. And I feel like some people just don't really know what it is and they just do it. And then whenever they get called out, they get all salty and stuff. And I don't know, it's not fun when that happens.
I understand that. And like, there's, people, a lot of the younger people in the community, they don't understand that there's a difference between inspiration and copying, which is, it does cause a lot of problems in the Twitter community. which is one of the letdowns of it. But still, even with that going on, Twitter is amazing.
It is. And I guess it mainly happens on Instagram and barely on Twitter. I feel like people
Yeah.
on Twitter have
Yeah.
learned their lesson to be respectful and credit everyone. I feel like
Yeah.
the many movements builders started for, in order for everyone to credit people and builders, like that movement literally did something. Because now I see that people actually try to credit people as much as they can.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
It's good to see as well.
Yeah, and then...
Because then
oh,
you can
sorry.
get friends out of it. And, yeah. I
Well,
don't know.
he has like 3 more questions, but the voiceover is almost done, so I guess we need to say our goodbyes now. And yeah, if you would like to see Luke on one more of my videos, then make sure to comment down below. But either way, you're probably
I
gonna
feel
come
like that
back
was
on here
really
for
good.
sure. Thanks for being here, by the way.
I mean, I feel like I'm not interesting at all.
Of course
but,
you are.
Well,
We managed to talk about different things for like 48 minutes straight, so that says something.
40 minutes? What?
Yep.
Wow, okay. I thought we were only like halfway through, but
No.
wow.
Yeah, I told you it flies by quickly, but yeah, I really like this voiceover and thanks for being here. I had such a great time, and I guess it's our time to sign off, and then I'll play some music and let you guys finish watching the speed build. And yeah, both of the other parts will be on Cece's channel. I'll link them down below in the description. So part 3 and part 4 are on Cece's channel. Make sure to subscribe to her because this is a collab with her. And yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.